Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. My name is Lolo Cynthia. So today let's talk about what happens when we hit 24 and 27, 28. You know, by the time you don't hit 24, your heart don't beat. 25 is around the corner. What have I done with my life? I never marry, I never get good job, I no get money. By the time you hit 28, gear 4 of panic attack, because now it's like 30. It's around the corner. Do you have a child yet? Do you have a soft life? Do you have the kind of money that you should have to be flying up and down? Those societal markers that indicate success. That's what we're going to be talking about today, especially as a woman. There is even an added layer of biological clock. Don't you know your beauty is fading away? As a woman, by 30, you should have done. Nonsense. Nonsense on ingredient. We are told that as women, our prime is when we're in our 20s, your late teens, because by the time you hit 30, then you begin to fade, you begin to wither away. And let me tell you, that is a lie. That is a lie from the pit of hell. They just do this to control women, to make women feel less of themselves. They think we as women, we need to recondition our mind. We need to accept that those things that we have been told to be markers of our life, to be successes as women, do not matter. We decide what those markers are. And again, older women who have chosen a path of unrest will continue to feed you lies. And I'm not trying to, let's say insult anybody, but let's get to the fact. Older women who have chosen a path of unrest will make you believe that you are in your prime when you're in your early 20s, because to them, that was when they were in their prime. Maybe their prime was even when they were 18, when their body was still good, when they still had guys everywhere, when they felt that their future was still very bright. But now they are 20, 30 or 35, and they have 3-4 kids, and their life has gone downhill because they did not make choices that benefited them. They did not make choices that were good for them. They project their mistakes. They project their resentment on you because they are still living in the past. So they believe that you too should follow their own trajectory. You too would experience the kind of disappointment that they too have experienced. It is a lie. Don't listen to that. Another thing is that in Africa, because of poverty, let's talk about this. Because of poverty, we see so many women who might have started life really early. They gave birth at 23, 24, and they have just been beaten by life. Let's not even get into the details of how life can beat somebody, that they have withered away. That when you were a child and you see so many women who are 30, 33, they look old. They look faded. You associate those ages, 30, 35, 40, with that kind of characters, with the fact that you're old. You feel like you're dying. Your essence has been lost. But that is their own life. That is based on maybe the poverty. That is based on the trajectory of the life that they followed. It doesn't mean it's your own life. Because in this same country, or even in this same continent, Africa, you see another woman in her 50s looking peng, and you ask yourself, like, why is it that this one here is looking like an ancient of days and this one here is looking like the Queen of Judah? What is the problem? And what makes you feel like your own life is going to be the ancient of days and not the Queen of Judah? Why do you believe that this is the path that you're going to follow? And because you keep looking at the part of the ancient of days and the woman who faded away when she was much, younger, you start to make mistakes. You start to make choices that do not align with your future self. So do not put yourself in that situation where you look at what has happened to so many women in the past and the way they have faded and believe that that's going to happen to you as well. No, that's not your future. Another aspect is the fact that men keep lying to women. What's new? I know. Men who have no substance, who have no essence, know that a woman who has her own, who knows who she is, whether she's 25, whether she's 30, will not even see his brink light. because he's not on her standard. We'll continue to say things that bring women down. A woman at 30 will never marry, but that one, ancient of days, she don't share. That one is not on my level. Then you see them chasing the girl of 17, the girl of 21. Why? Because that's where their mental level is. Because that's where they feel that they can control that woman. Don't be listening to men that will be telling you all those nonsense. A woman of 30, she does not have egg anymore. Her biologically clock has ended. It's bullshit. So society tries every way possible to hold women hostage, to make us settle out of desperation, out of the fact that we want to check these boxes. We begin to settle. We begin to make decisions that normally we wouldn't. Then when we get older, we start to regret that. And you might think that you would never be that aunt. You would never be that one that will be telling girls that better enjoy your life now, because when you turn 35, everything will just share. Until you start living that life where your life don't share, then you start projecting it on another person. But the thing is that what those older women or those aunts won't tell you is that if they had the opportunity to redo their life, that they too would be living the life that they want. That's why you see them, they're jealous. They're jealous of your life as a 23-year-old. They're jealous of your life as a 25 years old. They're jealous of you, the way you go on dates, the way you buy the clothes you like, the way you take the pictures, the way you have fun with yourself, the confidence that you have in yourself. They are jealous of it because they want it, but they know they can't have it. So don't let people, misery loves company, don't let people project their insecurities on you. Don't let society dictate the successes that you have in your life. You choose. Don't believe the idea that our prime is in our 20s. My prime is in my 20s. When I never finished to make the money where I want to make. I never start to enjoy reap the fruit of my labor. This will be my prime. God forbid. People get better as they get older because they keep working on themselves. Would you look the same way you look when you were 18? Absolutely not. But it doesn't mean that you are ugly. It means that you are different. It means that you are grown. If you continue to take care of yourself, you age like fine wine. Because you're getting to know yourself more. You're making money now because the older you get, I'm believing in the upward mobility. You begin to make more money. You begin to live a better life. Even the kind of people you surround yourself with are people that nourish you. Before you know, you become the best version of yourself. Your prime is what you dictate it to be. Right now, I'm in my prime. Next year is my prime. 30 is my prime. 35 is my prime. The year I'm in is my prime. Not be the year we don't pass. That is not my prime. When you look to the past and believe that that's your prime, you would always continue to live in regret in your present life. So breathe. Do not believe that because you haven't achieved, in quotes, certain markers of life, that your life is a failure. Who says we have to go through the markers the exact same way? Who says you cannot, first of all, have a child, then get married? Who says you cannot get married, have a child, then go to school and finish your master's or whatever it is you're doing? Don't decide or compare your life with another person. Don't look at another person's part and say, this is the part I want to follow. She did this and she did this and she did this and she did this. That's not how life is. So as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Don't be saying even my life don't complete. I still go through this moment of sadness, of comparison, when I still feel like I haven't gotten to where I need to be, I haven't achieved what I need to get, and things like that. So it's not like you would not experience those emotions. It's all about controlling it and not allowing it control you. So that's all we've got today for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Lolo Cynthia, and don't forget to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video if you actually enjoyed it. But I have one question for you. What is that marker in life that you feel that you should have attained, but you haven't just gotten in yet, and it just keeps you up at night? I want to hear in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.